There are a lot of challenges facing us today, and for sure, one of them is we're going to have to change the work that we do and the way that we do it. There are certainly changes that are taking place, disruption that's taking place that is forever going to change who shows up on site to work day to day, what that work entails. And that leads us to the second issue, which is what's going to change about our business models. I mean, that's definitely a challenge that's facing many of us. Many organizations, many companies are facing huge pivots. Some are going to have to think about the way that they're transforming everything that they do. And then the third thing that I think that we're going to have to think about is how do we help each other? Humans, we work better together. And so, how do we help each other and ourselves as we try to go through, navigate this massive societal shift that we're going through? Those are the things, those are the challenges that I see us facing today. I think one area that we don't think enough about is how we purposefully bring together and cultivate strong communities. Right now, for sure, is a time when we are having to figure out, how are we going to answer and address some of these challenges that we're facing that are so difficult, maybe the most difficult in all of our professional careers. And we're not going to be able to do that alone. We have to come together. Always, whenever you're having events, whenever you're bringing people together, it's in your best interest to try to figure out how to cultivate a community and how to empower people to build better relationships. But when you're talking about survival, and really when we're looking at business models and things like that, some of us are actually talking about survival right now. This becomes not a nice to have, this becomes a must have. This becomes a need that people really have. So, what my session is all about is it's talking about how to build a community of trust. And trust, you can't just buy trust. Trust is something that you have to cultivate, you have to earn. And there are ways to fast track trust. And I'm going to share a little bit about that, but you have to be thinking about it. It doesn't just necessarily happen, at least not in the short term. So we have to be thinking about purposefully developing relationships and how we cultivate that trust. You don't want to miss this session because, in the whole history of humanity, the only reason we've made it this far is because we had each other. We're not the fastest, we're not the strongest, but humans, we work together. And when we figure out who we can trust and how we can bond together so that we can achieve something, then we can do great things. And right now, we need to do great things. Right now, whether you're looking at how to pivot, how to find solutions, how to build your business differently, how to elevate your event, in looking at how you cultivate community and build trust within that community, you're really talking about how do you cultivate relationships, meaningful relationships that help everyone involved to get further down the field. So you don't want to miss this because it's going to benefit you, it's going to benefit your event, it's going to benefit your business, your relationships in general. I mean, it could end up benefiting the entire society. I don't know what you're going to do with this information, but if you go to the session, I'm pretty sure that it's going to make your life better. So I hope to see you there.